Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today is, excuse me, November 27th, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. My name is Sharon Davies, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. So, thanks for joining me today. Happy Thanksgiving to my friends in the States. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day today. Eat lots of turkey. And all the fixins. So just wondering, at what time do you have your turkey dinner? Do you guys do it first, like in the afternoon? Do you have it at evening? I was watching a show yesterday and they have theirs at 6 o'clock, but majority of the audience had theirs around 3. So they have a day to relax and just think football all day. How happy is that? So, yeah, so today we have a fun project for you today. It's going to be a little bit time consuming because we have many different parts that we have to put together. So please bear with me on this one. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Yeah, I think I would use this one as a place setting. If you're doing Christmas dinner, or well, it's too late now because it's Thanksgiving, but Christmas dinner, place marks everybody's place settings. Just to let you know too that this will be posted over on my YouTube channel with all the dimensions and everything later on. Okay, so without further ado, because I think it's going to take us a while today, let's get started. And I just want to make sure I've been playing around with my thing here, and it's sort of been off kilter. So just want to make sure we have it. Oh, look at all that mess. Yeah, so I'm just going to move my tea out of the way so I don't spill it. Okay, are we ready? Of course we are. Always ready. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my scoring tool. And just a reminder, this is on sale right now, and I haven't checked. For Canadians, it's $23.40, and the blades, the extra blades, are $10.80. So that's a pretty good darn deal. Okay, so now I have a piece of cardstock that is 6 by 6, and don't worry about the measurements because I will, like I said, I will post them over on my YouTube channel. That's on my first thing on my agenda when I'm finished here. Okay, so I'm going to score it at 2 inches and move it over to the 4 inch. So basically every 2 inches, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to turn it this way and do 2 inches and 2 more inches. Okay, so there's the base. Now I'm going to bring in a piece of 3 1/4 by 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, and I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch all the way around. We did this for a card class in North Bay, so that was over 10 years ago the last time I played with this. But I just thought, let's give it a try. Let's see if it works for us. See if it works for us. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to cut up. We're making a box, so I'm just going to trim a little bit there. So I'm not very talkative today because I'm focused. Yay. There we go. So there's one, and then this one here, I'm going to just, because it's patterned, and I am going to just, there we go. Hard to see patterned paper. I'm just see the score lines, because especially this one. And so there we go. I can see this one. And we are going to turn it and do this side. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, so now let's put the box together. Okay, so I'm going to grab my scoring tool, my bone folder, and I'm going to burnish the score lines. Oh my gosh, we went to Chapters yesterday. I saw this thing showed up in my feed. It's called it. I think I'm going to call it. Actually, the girl at Chapters and I decided we were going to call it the Advent book. So for every day before Christmas, there's this book that you can. We're going to put it together just like that. The book is divided into 24 sections, and it's like an Advent calendar, so you open up and you read a chapter. I thought it was pretty cool myself. And then it basically forces me to read a chapter a day. It has a date on it, so December 1st till the 24th. It's called Santa's Secret List or something. Yeah, so I just thought, oh, this will be fun. So, and it was, I think it was only $20, so it's about she says her family's messed up and how she deals with it, and so there we go. So now we have a cute little box. Now the box needs a lid, right? So let's do the same thing with the lid. Just go around. Yeah, so we normally don't celebrate Black Friday like the Americans do. Well, we do now. We never did. We always had our specials on Boxing Day. And it was just so much fun to go out and get all the good deals and on Boxing Day. But now we're following the Black Friday as the Americans have. I don't know. To each his own, I guess. Because we always give the kids cash. So there, that fits onto there, just like, oh, come on, just like that. So, but what I'm going to do though, I'm going to take some ribbon, and we are going, maybe I'll do red. Yeah, maybe I'll do red. I'll just pull the red out and just, think this will look prettier. Yeah, we'll do the red. We're going to have to, yeah, the red look much nicer. I'm just going to just trim this back. Yeah, so I wish we would have our own, but I guess it's the businesses that want everything. Anyway, it is what it is. So we're just going to just tie a gorgeous little bow on the top of this. Oh, before I do that, I am just going to drop something in there. I'm going to think you can put, I think we can just, we can get two in there. Look at that. Put two Lindor in there, and then we will just wrap it up. Or you can put whatever you want in there too. I don't know about you guys, but we always have crackers, Christmas crackers for on our table at Christmas time, and we all have to wear our hats and everything when we have our dinner. So that's just one of the things, and you can put something like that in there too. You can buy little trinkets to put in there. And we just Add a little bow. Okay, so there's a box is made. Now we need something to put it in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in, back a little way before it gets messy, put my scissors away, is I'm going to bring in a pencil, for starters. So now I have a pencil down here. There we go. I have a pencil and my trusty ruler. And then we have our card base. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to mark it down at 2 inches. Now, this is a hem gauge, and I use this all the time. I'm just going to just mark it at 2 inches. And then I'm going to take it in at 1 inch on this side. Can you see where we're going with this one? So 1 inch. And then this side is 2.5 inches. So we'll just take the gauge. And what I do with the gauge is I take it and I push it right up against the score line. And I'm just going to take this up a bit. And there's the 2.5 inches right there. So now I'm going to how am I going to do this? Because it's not going to work. Anyway, I'll just... Okay, so now I'm going to cut out this piece right here. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my my trimmer. Now you can use a trimmer, or you could use an X-Acto knife, or whatever your little heart desires. I'm going to use my trimmer. And I'm just going to take it down to the 2 inch. So I have it marked at the 1 inch on this side, and then I'm going to take it right down to the 2 inches. Okay. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to take it at 2.5 inches. And I'm going to bring it down to the 2 inch. So you can see we have that right there. So now I'm going to bring it in at the 2 inch mark and take it at the 1 inch. Oh, I don't think I'm not right on. I'm going to line up right to the 1 inch. So you can see that our trimmer has a little notch in that, so I'm just going to cut it right to the 3 inch. And that should just pop out. Look at that. Can't believe I did that. So there we go. Okay. Now you can keep this for whatever, like another marker, but I'm not going to. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to put this piece right here, but I'm going to bring it down. I just want to just lightly frame my designer series paper. So I'm going to bring this piece in. And then we'll do... Well, these are basically just scrap pieces of paper I have left over from the traditions of Christmas. There we go. Now I'm going to trim this back. Down my trimmer. I'll just use my trimmer. So I'm just going to just take it. How much is this? It's 2 inches. This is, so we'll just. There we go. Oh, my blades need to be replaced. So good thing I bought some. So if you have a sander, if you little tip for today, if your blades are a little dull, and you have a sander or even a nail file, You can just trim it down with that. I'm going to put this right here, and that's going to fit nice and snug. But before I do that, I'm going to bring in my ornamental Christmas, and we are going to stamp this one and this guy. Okay, but before we do that, I'm just going to grab my my old olive, and I'm just going to take this up and just like this is going to go here. We'll put a Christmas tree here, and maybe we'll just do 2 Christmas trees, not 3. Okay, I'm going to grab my block. So I know yesterday, or the first day of the sale, the liquid glue was unavailable. And some other things I was just shocked how fast things were going. So I'm just going to just take the tree from the stamp set, ink it up with the not mossy meadow. Oh, that is very pretty. Sorry, with the old olive, and I'm just going to grab another block. There we go. And I'm going to stamp it in white. I don't know if I'm going to get 3 trees on this, but we're just going to give her a try. See if we can do it. But I don't think I can, but we'll give her a try and see. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my blends. And we're going to color the tree up. So I'm going to bring in my dark old olive and a light old olive and my crumb cake. And we'll just see how this is going to work out. Okay, so just going to, there we go. Just going to color the tips of the tree. Now, some of you were at my Stamp and Stack last weekend, and you might recognize this, I guess. I'm using the stamp set and dies that we made a card with, but I'm turning it into this one because I thought it was so pretty. Okay, so that was my dark, and now we're going to bring in my light. Perfect, and then we're just going to color. Now the blends are all on sale too, but I haven't checked it today. I ordered a bunch of blends on Tuesday when the sale started, and they were like, they were regular. They're $15, and they were down to $9. So I bought a bunch. And I bought some dimensionals and some liquid glue. And I think the Tombow glue, the multi-purpose glue, was currently unavailable yesterday or the other day when I checked. But I guess early bird gets the worm, right? And your dimensionals were on sale too. Like I said, I have to go in and check to see. Oh, I guess. So I think our fall is officially over. We got snow last night. Just the dusting, but it was still snow. Yeah, sad day. I mean, we are so lucky because there was people out on their motorcycles like a couple days ago. Like, how does that happen? Global warming, I guess. And just almost like it's pushing everything back a couple months. So we probably won't get our summer till June, July. But it is what it is, right? I mean, we only can do so much. Okay, so I think I got that where I like it. I'm just going to put that to the side. Now I'm going to bring in my crumb cake, and this is my dark crumb cake. And all I'm going to do is just color the stump on the tree. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is bring in, move everything out of the way, first of all. We are going to bring in my mini cut and emboss machine. Did you guys have one of these? Oh my gosh, I love mine. This one here, I was coming downstairs, and I think I probably told this 100 times. I was coming downstairs and I hit the handle, and the handle popped off. So I thought, oh great, I can travel with it and everything like that. So I went and put the handle on after a couple trips, taking my cut and emboss machine, because it would just fold up just like that and put it into my suitcase. And now the handle won't come off, so it must have just been a temporary thing. But it is what it is, right? Okay, so there's one. Now I'm just cutting these out. I don't know if I'm going to be using them or not. It will all depend on the box, how the box fits. And I just thought of an idea. Okay, I'm just going to put this to the side. Yeah, we went to the mall yesterday and wasn't busy. Okay, so let's bring all this in, and I'm going to run this right like that. I'm going to add that with my liquid glue. Oops, I almost had it going the wrong way. Just a little bit of white. Or maybe not. Yeah, just a tad. Just a tad. Okay, so now this tree's going to go here. Oh, it will fit, it will fit. But you know what? That one's sort of out of kilter on that. But you know what I can do? I can put this like that, like that, and I can always trim that off, right? Oh, I don't know if that's going to work though. Where's my mini trimmer? And that, like that. Yeah, I want it like that. And this one, I want like that. I'm just gonna show you where we're going. So this box here is just gonna slide. Oh, yeah. Slide into this piece like that. You see that? And then I'm going to add the trees like that. But I'm going to just trim part of the wrong side. This part, I'm going to trim part of the tree off, and let's hope it works. Oh yeah, it worked. I'm just going to take this out because I need it to be flat. And have that. Oh, that's okay. It's going to have to work because. Okay, but you know what I'm going to do though is I'm going to bring in my Wink Estella. I know she's here somewhere. Yeah. And I'm just going to color this tree. See, if I would have moved this tree over more into the center, I wouldn't have had to cut that tree down. But it is what it is. I just can't just go with one tree, right? Oh, but I could have, no. Just can't go with one tree, so I'm just going to just take this one and butt it right up against there like that, and we'll glue this one down. There we go. Now I'm going to grab some of my dimensionals. I got one started here. I'm going to add a few dimensionals to the back side of the tree, like that. Now you have to watch what you put into this box. You don't want to put anything too heavy because you don't want it to collapse the place setting. So I'm going to use this as a place setting. So I'm going to bring in my mini alphabet, and I'm going to run it through using my Secret Sky. I always mix it up, and I didn't want to mess it up anymore. I'm going to personalize this. So I'm going to bring in this right here. And we are just going to just run this through. And I think I'm going to need some stars too. Where's my scraper? Oh, it's in the back table. I have a Cricut scraper that works wonders on pulling these off for me, but it's on the back table. Okay, so I got that one done. So now I'm just going to bring in a piece of gold and the star on this one here. I'm going to cut out 2 stars, one for each of the trees. Like these trees right here, I'm not going to worry about that one in the back. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. I want to mark that one up to see what I'm doing. I might do this but I gotta take them to Alberta with me, but I guess I can assemble the boxes when I get there. I don't need to assemble them for her, just leave them flat and then just put everybody's name on it. Okay. Just going to just put everything aside now. Oops. One thing I love about this is that you can put your plates right here, fold it up, and away you go. Okay, so I got my stars and I got some alphabets here. Let's just see what we can spell out. Look at that. And I do have my Cricut tool with a brush on it, so let's just use that. There we go, all cut out. Now we need to think, let's see, think of a name to put on there. Let's just do Sharon. The S's are all out here, but where are they? I can't see them. So there's H, A, Oh dear. Can be a tight one. And here's the mess. So I can definitely put that on like that. I'm just going to push these to the side. Yeah. And then I'm just going to just grab a little dab of glue. Oh my goodness sakes. It's going to go this way. So it just fits on this plaid piece. Oops, losing everything. My goodness. Oops. There we have it. Now we need to get our stars. And I'm going to use mini dimensionals for this, for the stars. So I want them to pop. So one's going to get one dimensional, this one right here. And then the other one is going to get 2 because it's already dimensioned and I don't want it to lie flat. Oops. And then this one here. So hopefully it'll fit on here without. I'll take the backing off, it help. And then we'll put this one right here like that. And just gonna grab, oh, you know what? I have these guys. And you gotta love these guys. These guys are just, these are not available. They are available if you have the Advent calendar. They're in the Advent calendar and they're just gorgeous. Oops. Flip this around. The only thing is that they're not adhesive. You do have to add a bit of glue. I'll just I have a couple more small ones here. And make sure that you get the side without the, oh, there we go. Put that one there. And we'll put this guy down beside the larger one. Now I'll pull off the extra when it dries. Okay, so put this. So there we have, and this is just going to pop right in, just like that. Oh, should get it all in there. And there we have, I'm going to call it a box card, but like it's going to be, you can't, this isn't something that you're going to be able to mail out. It's something you're going to have to hand deliver or have at your Christmas table for everyone. So there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed that one. It was fun to do. See, if I put it like this, it's not going to stay very well. But there we are. That's so fun. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. To my American friends, don't eat too much turkey today. And enjoy your day with your family and friends. And we shall see you tomorrow with another fun project that you could use for a Christmas gift. So thanks for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And we shall see you tomorrow. See ya. Bye.